What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you guys an update video of my Destined Supremacy's Lisciafael deck profile post set 10. This still has more support from set 10 and including with Lisciafael in the names to give this deck more of a little kick to it. So without any further ado, let's just see what we cook up for this video. And I do apologize for speaking a little too fast. It's just been a long day. Now for the right deck, of course, I still use Z Energy Counter because as much as I like using the energy generator before, this one was just more convenient because I could just put my dice and it'll help me keep track of what energy I need to be using and what I do have. For grade 0, we're still using Lucent Sweet Milyz. When this unit is brought upon, if you win second, draw one card. For grade 1, we have the Close Glance Viilea. When this unit is brought upon by Mature Lore's Lutikca, draw one card, and choose a card from your hand or field, or rear guard, and put it into your soul and choose one of your vanguards, and it gets 5,000 power into the turn. Next, for grade 2, we do have Mature Lore's Lutikca. When this unit is brought upon by a grade 3 card with Lisciafael in its card name, or Lisciafael, either you Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3, draw one card and Soul Charge 1. This will help you increase your chances of getting a Soul Charge, pretty much. And then we also have the main boss to attack, which is Destined of Supremacy, Lisciafael. When this unit attacks while not boosted, Energy Blast 3 and put 2 or more rear guards into Soul. And this unit gets Drive +1 into the end of turn. This unit also gets 5,000 power into the end of turn for each card put into Soul for this cost. Divine Skill. At the end of battle, this unit attacked a grade 3 or greater unit if your Soul has 6 or more cards, Counterblast 1 and stand this unit, and it gets Drive -2 into the end of turn. And to the end of this fight, you get this skill. All your vanguards with Lisciafael in its card name gets 5,000 power and +1 critical at all times. So it's a very devastating skill for someone who has a power boost. So for a cute deck, watch out for the cute cards. That's the right line. And this deck is also inspired by Yuna Saionji. Just a little heads up. So this deck is pretty much all beast based, pretty much. So for the trigger lineup, this is nothing new. We're going to be using 4 copies of Peaceful Garden Anika for our heals. For 8 crits, we have 4 copies of Shocking Candy Ouris, and then 4 Precious Tune Edwige. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your units, and it gets 2,000 power into the end of the turn. Choose one of your units, and then it gets 2,000 power into the end of the turn. Now, I do love the soul front because we are using more soul for this deck. So I'm using 3 Spiny, Spiky, Heathe for Lisciafael. When this unit is retired from the Guardian Circle, put this card into soul. So 3 fronts for this deck is pretty good as well. Now, for the overtrigger of choice I chose is Fantastic Fur-nale Catrina. During your turn, all your rear guards get 10,000 power into the end of this fight if you pull this card during a triple drive or a twin drive, or any drive check for that matter. All your rear guards get that effect permanently into the end of this fight. So that is the grade 0 lineup I chosen for Lisciafael. That's nothing really new. For grade 1s, we're using not many grade 1s actually. Let me just check how many are we using again? 16. Okay. So the first one, of course, we're still using the Clover Hearts Nellinea. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your vanguard is Lisciafael, Counterblast 1, choose a grade 2 or less normal unit with a different card name from this unit and without Sentinel from your soul and put it into your hand, and you may soul charge 1. When this unit boosts, if your vanguard is Lisciafael, Soul Blast 2, and this unit gets 10,000 power into the end of that battle. So this card is a very essential card for Lisciafael for obvious reasons. The next one is an essential as well. Sway with Swain's Balatial. During the battle, this unit boosted. If you have a grade 3 vanguard with Lisciafael in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. When this unit is put in from soul into soul from rearguard by Lisciafael's ability, draw one card, and if you did not countercharge this turn, countercharge 1. So it's also your countercharger, and it also helps you draw more cards. The new one we have in Set 10 collection is named Sending Your Heart Out to the Distant Sky, Ansitif. When this unit is put into soul from rearguard by Lisciafael, either you soul charge 1 or an energy charge 1. So I guess that's how it's supposed to be done. Like, you get a soul charge first and then you energy charge 1. Now, that's all for the support card for Lisciafael. Now, here's on the perfect cards, which is 3 copies of Soapy Splash Riviena. And then we also have 1 Elementaria Sanctitude, mainly because you're going up against decks that have triple drive being the keyword there, and it's a free in the perfect card. The downside is, at the end of its use, it's banned, it's removed from the game. That's pretty much the downside. So that is the confirmed grade 1 for this deck here. Grade 2, we have a new member in our collection. From set 10, this is the Special Response Yulmeria. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard is Lisciafael, choose up to 1 card from your drop and put it into Soul. This unit gets 5,000 power in a turn. When this unit is put into Soul from rearguard by Lisciafael, choose one of your back row rearguards and stand it. So, that is perfect, actually. So, this card is a nice little touch to it. The next one we have is always the essential cards, which is 4 copies of Brilliant Restage Abelina. If your Vanguard is Lisciafael, this unit gets 5,000 power for continuous. Now it's a 1 turn only. When your grade 3 Grand Vanguard Lisciafael and its card name attacks, if your front row has no other rearguard, Catalyst 1 and stand this unit. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets 10,000 power in the turn. So Abelina is definitely an essential card to have. And then we also have is White Cat Dance Lutikca. When this unit is put into rearguard by Lisciafael, Catalyst 1, draw 1 card, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets a skill. During the battle of this unit attacked, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time at the end of turn. So this card is a nice little guard restriction, just so you can stop people from using perfect guards, or they must call more cards out of their hand. So even if you call a perfect guard, you still need to pull more cards out of your butt, pretty much. Now for grade 3, we are playing 3 more copies of Lisciafael for Persona Writing, just so we can get the 10,000 extra power from that, and then draw 1 card. Then we also have 3 copies of Competent Director Sablina. If you have Vanguard of Lisciafael and its card in, this unit does get 5,000 power. When this unit is put from rearguard into Soul by Lisciafael, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, all your front row units get 5,000 power into the end of the turn. So I'm only playing 3 copies because it's still, experimental, and I still want to try out all possibilities for Lisciafael, including all the decks. So that's why I chose that, for obvious reasons. And with that, guys, that concludes today's deck profile video for Destined 1 of Supremacy Lisciafael. Post set 10. I hope you guys did like this video, very much so, and as always, there'll be a full deck list in the box down below, so go ahead and check that out. And for most of you who do play this deck, show me your deck list and we'll talk about it. Comment down below. And also, speaking of commenting, if you guys like the content I do create on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, thumbs up for this channel, show some love. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them. I'm more than happy to answer it for you. And but I also want to say this because this happened recently. If you guys want to be judgmental and be very rude, don't bother commenting and just click the red X and just move on with your day. That's all I ask. But if you guys want to see more of this, please feel free to comment down below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. And also, I've been your host, Iron Frost, signing out.